Hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? It's Thursday morning. I wanted to share something with you that I learned in speech class long ago when I was in my undergraduate. This is back in like 1999. And I use this all the time with patient communication, with staff training, and it's a premise that just works in so many situations. It's simple, it's brilliant, and I wanted to share it with you because I feel like if you start thinking about things in these chunks, in this like 3-step process, it'll help simplify your message and how you communicate. So, are you ready? You ready for the three-step process? It's very simple. Am I building urgency and excitement, and you just can't wait to hear what I'm going to say? Yes? Okay. Here's what it is. So in speech class, they teach that when you're going to give a speech, when you're going to speak about a topic and educate a crowd about something or one-on-one about something, first thing you do is you tell them what you're going to tell them. Okay? Tell them what you're going to tell them. So give them like a little sample of what you're about to tell them. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Then the second step is you tell them. So you actually tell them the topic that you could educate on. And then the third thing is you then tell them what you told them. So tell them what you're going to tell them what you told them. That's the 3-step process. I'll give you an example. Let's say we're educating a patient on subluxation. So you can say, okay, listen, something that is really important to explain to you before we get started that I want to tell you about is how the body works in this thing called a subluxation, which in a minute after I tell you, you'll realize how this affects every single process in your body. This is really one of the keys to overall health. So I tell them what I'm going to tell them, right? They're like, ooh, what is it? And then you tell them, okay, so here's what a subluxation is. Different traumas and stresses in your life, the bones in the spine can shift out of alignment. It's called a subluxation. It's kind of like a dislocation, only smaller. And what happens in a subluxation, it causes irritation to the joint. It's kind of like a sprained spinal joint. You ever sprained your ankle before? Yeah, it's kind of like that. What's that doing? That's taking an unfamiliar principle, like a subluxation, making it familiar because you're pairing it up with something that's familiar to them, sprained ankle. They know what a sprained ankle is. And then you explain, here's how the body works. Brain controls everything, sends energy down through the spinal cord, comes out through the nerves, controls all the organs. All the organs are totally dependent on that energy to keep you alive and healthy. So if you have a subluxation, that stops the energy from the spine and the spinal cord getting through the nerves into all the organs. And the organs at the end of the nerves will weaken, degenerate, create a disease, slow down, cause problems in your body. Can you see how that works? Can you see how your spine and your posture really controls your overall health? Okay, great. So I just told them. And then you tell them what you told them. And you say, okay, so what we just covered was this really important thing called a subluxation. This is what we as chiropractors do. This is the piece of the healthcare model that we own. And today what we're going to do is we're going to check you to see if you have a subluxation. You have any questions? So I just took them through tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. And I threw a couple little other communication tips in there too. I know I'm talking fast because I'm pulling up to the clinic and I got patients in 4 minutes and I still got to change. So have a great day, everyone. If this is helpful, share this with some other chiropractic friends. Comment below. Tell me that you like it. Tell me if you want me to cover anything else. We love talking about procedures and communication and all that fun stuff. After 16 years in practice, we figured out a thing or two. We don't know it all, but the stuff we do know, I think we have down pretty well, and it works and it's effective. That's the key thing. So, getting out of my car. Have a great day. Again, share this. Give it to someone else. This will benefit you. Take care.